Hey guys, I'm gonna try this again. I'm not sure why I keep losing you guys with my Zoom feed, but we're not gonna worry about that. So, for you that are in the beauty industry, whether you do hair, whether you do makeup, nails, barber, right now you're in a very strange position, somewhere you ain't never been. Now, for those of you who are really ready to do something with your salon business and set your salon business up so that it work for you, I need you to go over to 1 Million Stylists Strong or the Power Beauty group. I'm going to go on live in those groups and I'm going to show you how to set up some basic fundamental automation for your salon. And I'm also going to give you an opportunity to work with me in a group so that you can build out your salon, because right now you're suffering. You're suffering because clients can't make any appointments. You can't really talk to them. You're having to make phone calls. You're trying to text. You're trying to do all kinds of things. I'm going to show you how to set your business up with your text messages, with your emails, so that it help automate that thing and make it a little bit smoother. What worked for us 5 years ago, what worked for us 15 years ago, what worked for us 20 years ago ain't gonna work for us now. And for those of you that are on the post, please make sure that you share this post. Like I said, I don't know how long they're going to hold up because for some reason I keep getting kicked off. Maybe I'm going live too much. But I really want to help you, because if you're not making money in your business, what are you supposed to be doing? What is your next move? What is your next plan? The way that we know how to run our salon businesses, the traditional way that we run our salon businesses with the commission, with the booth rent, I'm telling you right now, that's not going to work any longer. You're going to have to begin to shift your business into a platform that allows you and the stylists that you work with to grow. And if you work by yourself, you have to set your business up because you're the only employee in your business. You're the only person that works for you, except for the few people that you hire to come and shampoo and do whatever. You have to make sure that you put yourself in a position that you financially okay and that your clients have a peace of mind about what's going on. There are a lot of people scrambling around right now, calling all kinds of people. Can you do this? Can you do my nails? Can you do my hair? My sister inbox is so full right now with people who can't go to the Asians to get their nails done. They won't go to their houses, so they want to come to her house and get the nails done. Of course, she's not going to do it, but the opportunity is there for you to build that relationship with people right now. Right now is not the time for you to be sleeping in late night. Right now is not the time for you to say, I ain't got nothing I can do. It don't work. I don't know what's going on. Right now is the time for you to put yourself in a position that you can move your business forward and grow it. You can move your business forward and grow it. And if you don't grow it, who's going to grow it? Who's going to grow it? And you're not going to be able to blame anybody, because guess what? When we go back, a lot of us would love to think, well, when we go back, it's going to be business as usual. It's not going to be anything bad. It's just going to be business. We're going to go back into salon. I'm going to save a little bit more money. I'm going to do a few more little things different. Let me tell you something. You play those Jedi mind tricks with yourself if you want to. This right here is the tip of the potential of something that could be something that can happen to you again. It can happen to your business. And listen, I turned 52 today. And one thing that I realized at 52 today, that all the hard work that I done put into my business, all the hard work I done put into my clients, all the hard work I done put into this industry, I don't want it to go to waste. The only way that your work and everything that you've been working so hard for won't go to waste is for you to put it in a place where somebody can either buy it from you or you can pass it on to somebody. And I know for most of us in the beauty industry, we don't like to think about that, because being a hairstylist, being a barber, makeup artist, or whatever it is that you're doing, when you go do that attention and that recognition that you get from that little mini success, because every time you make somebody happy with getting their hair done, that's a mini success. That's a mini success story. Every single time they come, that's a mini success story. And it makes you feel good. It makes you feel wanted. It makes you feel needed. Everybody has a need to be needed. We all have a need to be needed. But at the end of the day, you have to position yourself as a business owner, that being behind the chair is not the only thing that you rely on. I love being behind the chair. Don't get it twisted. I'm not out here singing to you, oh, get from behind the chair, get from behind the chair. No, what I'm telling you is this, is that even though you love being behind the chair, you're an artist like me, there are things that we need to do beyond the chair so that we can continue to do what we do. Whenever we 50, 70, 60, 80 years old, If we want to stand behind the chair and do our clients' hair, then we should be able to do that. But we still also should have something set up that will help take care of our business. Because guess what? Most of y'all don't even have your stuff priced right. Most of you right now don't even have your services and products priced right. Most of you don't have your websites up. You don't have you don't have automation when it comes to them booking your appointments. Some of y'all still using some of those very preliminary and Neanderthal booking sites. Like what is that one that I used to use back in the day before I started using the platform I'm using? It's one a lot of hairstylists use. Y'all using very Neanderthal techniques to try to grow a 2020 business. Y'all using a whole lot of stuff. Most of you can't even account for all your money because your client's still paying you cash, and you sliding in your wallet and it never make it to the bank because you hungry. You got to get something to eat. You need some gas money. Your mama got to drop some money off to her. You got to go buy her some groceries. You got to make sure your kids good. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whoever you got, they need a little change. Half that money don't even make it to the bank. So when it comes to what we're doing now tomorrow, if you are applying for the payment protection plan, which is what I'm working on, and you want to work on your loan application with me, inbox me or go sign up, and I am going to walk you through and tell you some of the things you need to have in order. But I'm going to be honest for you. A lot of us in the beauty industry, many of us don't have our things together. Some of y'all ain't filed taxes ever, never, ever. And some of y'all are like how I have done, have wrote everything off down to the bone and marrow, because we don't want to pay back. And some of you have done the things that I used to do, is when that cash come in your hand, it never even make it to the bank. Well, let me give you a little gold nugget. Let me give you just a little gold nugget. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he really put some stuff in my ear, and I really appreciate him for what he shared with me because it was very valuable. Let me tell you something. None of us want to get audited. I get it. We don't want nobody digging around in our business to find out what we end up doing. But I'm gonna tell you something very powerful that I believe. If you set this thing up right and you put everything in place the way that it need to be, even if they come for you, they're gonna come for you and they ain't gonna find nothing. I decided in my life to do as much as I could to live above reproach. To live above reproach. Not because it's required of me, but because it's something I want to do for me. And when it comes to setting your beauty business up, if your money never makes it to the bank, listen to me. If your money, most of you out here are singing, I want to be a six-figure stylist. I want to be a six-figure barber. I want to be a six-figure makeup artist. I want to be a celebrity stylist. I want to be a celebrity barber. Listen, what I'm not going to do is give you a definition of what I believe a celebrity barber or hairstylist is, because I most definitely have my thoughts on that. At the end of the day, when you think about celebrity, what you equate that with? Money, automatic money. But you know what? There are a lot of people making six figures who don't know how to manage their money, and they still broke. There are a lot of people who make eight figures and they don't know how to manage their money, and they still have to kind of finesse stuff to make stuff work. Believe it or not, stuff, just because you make more money doesn't make you smarter when it comes to your finances. Just because you get more money in your hand doesn't mean that you're going to handle it any better. If you can handle $10 right, you'll be able to handle 10,000. If you can handle 10,000, you can handle 100,000. If you can handle 100,000, you'll be able to handle a million. Believe it or not, those same habits that you have with $10 will be your $100,000 habits. And a lot of you are not able to get even the credibility of the amount of money you truly make because it never makes it to the bank. Because guess what? When you apply for these loans, or when they go looking at your accounts, they want to see your cash flow. Somebody got to be documented that that cash actually came into your account somewhere. Or guess what? They're gonna think you just making up numbers, that you magically got this and you magically got that. And that's not at all what it is that you're trying to portray. That's not at all what you're trying to get them to do. Some people believe, I ran my business. I've run my business for about 30 years on the concept: no debt, pay everything off, and keep your cash flow going, which is a good way to, which is a decent way to grow your business. But you're not going to be able to scale your business. Some of you want to open up franchises. Some of you might have 2 or 3 locations, but it's tough because you're having to juggle those things. It's certain things that you need to have in place in order for you to grow your business the way you want to grow your business. Some of y'all got whole product lines, and you running around all over the country selling 12 here, 10 here, 5 here, 3 here, 2 here, but you don't have a strategy plan. You have not sat down with anybody that can give you a 100% strategy on how to go from 0 to 100 real quick. But I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to show you something in a few minutes. And when I show it to you and you see that it worked, you're gonna be like, man, I should have asked you about it. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult to make this thing work. This time right now is the time for you to take what little bit of cash you might have left, and you shouldn't have a little bit because you ain't put it all in the bank. No way. Blink, blink, blink. But for you to take what you have invested in yourself, invested in what you got going on, invested in what you're building. Hey, I'm on live. I'll call you right back, baby. Okay. Thank you. What you got invested in, what you're trying to build, and put it into somebody helping you build what you need, and put and connecting with somebody like myself who is a resource for these things. I am a very, very wealthy resource for these things. People don't come to me and leave empty-handed. Anyone, I don't care who it is, anyone that has ever sat down with a one-on-one session with me, ever had a phone call with me, I want you to get in my inbox and say, hey, anybody ever worked with her before? Put that question out there. And not none of them going to tell you they left empty-handed, and all of them have a plan. All of them they call. I inspired them so much that they begin to realize they already got that in their head. I take the gas and fire I got and light them up. You need somebody to light you up. You need somebody that you can connect with. You need to stop saying, I had a hairstylist tell me the other day, well, Misha, I want to be a part of your group, but I can't afford to put out any extra money right now because I'm trying to buy a house. And all I could think about is something that my coach told. Man, I'm going to tell y'all that story. She just reminded us of it today. But I'm going to tell you something. She said, I can't afford to put in extra money out because I'm trying to buy a house right now. How do we buy houses? How do we buy cars? How do we buy the things that we need? Money. How do we make the money that we do? By working. How do we make more of the money that we do? Working more hours. Ain't but 24 hours in a day. Ain't but so much that your body can do. Trust and believe. Because, honey, I still to this day ain't met not one hairstylist that done work more hours consistently, straight, back to back, day to day than I have. I done met some of us that's been on the same page, but not nobody who can outwork me. My work ethic is ridiculous. Y'all know this. But I thought to myself, it was sad that she couldn't understand that the small investment that she would have made to get the information she needed would have not only flipped her money, since that's the language that most people understand. Not only would it have flipped her money so that she can have more resources and more money to do what she was trying to do with her house, but it would put her in a better position where she didn't have to work so hard and compromise in a lot of things that she got going. But I hear that story all the time. I hear that story all the time, but I'm gonna give you a little nugget. I used to have that same song. I used to sing that same old song. Oh, I can't afford to do this. Two places I would go every year. I was going to Brunner Brothers hair show every single year, and I was going to either go to Dudley Symposium, or I was going to go to one of the Central Cosmoprof, or Salon Centric, or the beauty pro beauty line. What was it called? I can't think of the hair show, but it's another one. I would go to those hair shows and go to those classes religiously. But what I didn't do is I didn't take time to invest in a coach or a mentor because I felt like I didn't really need that. I went back to school. I studied accounting. I went back to school. I studied more business. I started taking classes all the time. Like, hey, I'm a self-learner. That's one of the things I pride myself in. Thank you so much for liking the video, guys. Make sure you share this. But I always pride myself in being a self-learner. But one thing I learned about being a self-learner is that you can't learn no more than what you already know. You can't teach yourself no more than what you already capable of learning and what you already know. Somebody can give you a whole book, but when it comes to self-learning is like you taking this cup, my teacup, and filling it up with water. At some point, I'm gonna have to get a bigger cup if I want more tea, or I'm gonna have to keep refilling this up. When it comes to having a coach or a mentor or a strategist, somebody who can sit down and talk to you, that's you hiring a business professional to help you avoid the things that's going to lose you the money that you're trying to hold on to. I constantly have people inboxing me. I constantly have people emailing me, asking me simple questions. Oh, how do you do this? Well, how do you do this? How do you set it up? All this stuff, even with this Zoom, with this teaching, with this going live, all this is stuff that I teach. This is stuff that I teach. Some of it is a requirement. Because when you're trying to build your business, it's nobody's responsibility to build your business. Y'all, it's my birthday. And I'm here trying to help you and share with you the nuggets and knowledge that I have. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to show y'all something over in that group. I'm gonna show my receipt. I'm gonna show a receipt that y'all, I'm gonna show y'all a real receipt. I don't believe in putting my financial business out there because I don't feel like it's nobody's business. But I feel like y'all really need to understand, especially during this time, that you should be able to be in a place where you have a relationship with your clients and that you give to your clients so much and you sow into their lives in such a way that no matter what go on, they're gonna be consistent with making sure that you okay. Those relationships don't come free. Those relationships require, see, this is the thing that you don't get. This is the thing I want y'all to understand. You selling you giving it anyway. You giving it to them anyway. You standing up there, you silking them out, you braiding them up, you twisting them up, you cutting their hair, you dyeing it, you finessing it, you putting them on your page, you putting the weaves on. You already doing it anyway. You giving them 100%, but you giving them the love that they deserve. I love my customers. I have all my customers, they just been posting stuff on their pages about their hairstyle. Who you know, seriously though, how many customers y'all got that take and post on their page about their hairstylists? I was looking at this morning. I was like, wow, my family do it, of course. My sister, mama, brothers, my kids, of course. But I got clients who do that. But all that comes from building a relationship with them, regardless if it break down. It don't mean it's gonna be perfect, but building a relationship with them and letting them know, look, I'm with you. This is our journey. This ain't just me doing your hair. This is a relationship that we building. But our relationship skills, and people love to tell you business, you got to keep business and personal separate. Let me tell you something. My business is personal. My business is personal. I'm very professional at what I do, and I always handle my clients with care and with the utmost respect and responsibility. And if I falter, fail, or misstep with my clients, I am the first place person to reach an olive branch out to them to fix that thing and make it right under my own cost, not at their cost. But let me tell you something. That takes you being willing to build a relationship that matters. That takes you being dedicated. It's not up to them to just be dedicated to you, but you got to be dedicated to them. Number one, most of y'all not pricing your products and services right. Number two, most of y'all have far too many services on your menu that you don't even do. And so you got yourself so spread thin because you're trying to cover the whole full spectrum, so that you want to make sure that just think, listen to me, lenders, listen. Share this post, guys. Tag somebody that you know that's in the beauty industry. Even if you don't do hair, you know somebody that does. Make sure you tag them in this, and make sure y'all go follow me on YouTube. I'm getting ready to upload an amazing video that's going to make you guys laugh. But listen, at the end of the day, you have all these services on your menu. You have a whole list of services on your menu, and you have that list of services because you want to make sure that you don't miss no dollars. You like a variety hair store. You make sure you don't want to miss no dollars, but what you're doing is you're spreading yourself thin, and you're spreading your marketing dollar paper thin. Your marketing dollar is so thin that you can't get any real traction or any real results because you're trying to put it too many places. Now, I'm not telling you what to offer at your salon, but I'm going to tell you, when I start seeing my salon for real become profitable is when I shrunk that list down and I began to focus my ads and my marketing on a particular target audience. I know you're tired of hearing it, but I'm going to tell you something that matters. Target audience is extremely important when it comes to building your clientele and finding people you can connect with and finding people that you can build that relationship with. Your target audience is important. And listen, you sitting back saying, well, I'm not going to miss no money. I'm just going to do it all. I hear what she's saying, but if somebody come in there and want their hair braided, I'm going to braid it. If somebody wants some weave, I'm going to do it. If they want their hair cut, I'm going to do it. If they want color, I'm going to do it. They want their makeup done. See, I already walked down that road, boo-boo. I already walked down that road and did it well. Not bragging, but I'm telling you what, no, I got receipts. Get on here and ask anybody on any of these platforms. They say, oh yeah, me should do it all. I tried braids though. That's one thing I dipped in there and dipped like right straight back out. But I had a whole spectrum. But I was spreading my marketing, my advertising, and my attention so thin, I couldn't get the results and tractions that I really wanted. And the moment that I began to realize that I needed to shrink that thing down, I needed to put it in a different place. I was like, okay, but I got all these gaps that I need to fill in. Where am I going to get this money from? Guess what? Your clients need more than just a hairdo. There's a lot more things that you got. Shoes off, Shoes off. Shoes off. Shoes off. Shoes off. Hands washed. Hey, girl. Yep. That's how they walking in my house. Wash your hands and shoes off. Y'all know I ain't playing. But anyway, it came to me, and it was during a session that I took with Mr. Dudley. Me and Alex Jones. I remember Alex being in that class. He's a phenomenal educator out of Charlotte, North Carolina as well. And it was like two or three other people in us. We was in a very, very private class with Mr. Dudley himself, the king of hair products, Mr. Dudley. Y'all heard about Madam C.J. Walker, honey. Y'all better hear about Mr. Dudley. He was the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And in this session, he was explaining to us how we overwork ourselves. But the one thing that stuck with me, and it will always stick with me, he said, you got to learn to work smarter and not harder. Work smarter and not harder, because you don't know which way these winds is going to flex on you. So at the end of the day, you got to learn to work smarter and not harder. And that's the thing that stuck with me. And that's the thing that started me on this trajectory in order to put myself in that place. And I met a lot of wonderful people along the way, but you are overworking yourself, trying to impress your clients. Let me be clear with you. Let me share a little nugget with you that time can only teach you. Your clients either love you or they're a fan of you. They support you or they love what you do. But at the end of the day, you have to make sure that you're good. They can't come to you 24/7 to make sure you're good. Your clients, what is y'all doing? I got some birthday people that then popped up over here to see me. Is this a gift you finna give me?
How?
What you mean, how?
I got to open.
It don't matter. My birthday been coming for a whole 12 months. This is my son. Say hey, Justin.
I don't know why.
They right there.
They don't even see me.
Yes, they do. They see your whole stomach.
Oh, hey y'all.
Bend down and put your face in the camera.
Girl, no.
I can't with this boy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, boo.
My birthday is April 26th.
Yes, look at this love. I done got drink.
Hi, Harry.
Y'all remember her from the hair show? This is our social media guru. She works with me on social media. She is the bomb.com. I love her. Y'all need to know. What is your Instagram?
It's for real?
That's mine.
We had smoke pit at our job yesterday.
Did you? That's what I got. Random sent that from California. Melissa bought me the other stuff. What is your Instagram again?
It's Rain R.EIGNN_.
I'm gonna have her in. She comes in and she's gonna be a part of me. One of my show. She's one of the educators with me. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all better stop sleeping on them young people. Y'all better stop sleeping on them. And I know they don't want to be bothered with you, but guess what? You ain't doing that for free, and they ain't either. You better stop sleeping on them. You ain't doing that for free, and they ain't either. But she, her, my daughter, my son, and a couple of the young kids, I literally hired them to be a part of my social media building team, because who knows social media better than them? Y'all know we don't know nothing about social media. If you over 30, you old to them. If you over 30, you old when it comes to social media, and you behind. All of us need people who are under 30 on our teams to help us build the social media. If you don't have people on your team to help build your social media, y'all come and close that front door. Justin, if you don't have people on your team to help build your social media, you're going to struggle. If you don't have somebody in your back, and if you don't have a coach or a mentor that can help give you the direction that you need, you're going to struggle. I'm going to tell you something. What you want to buy, your house is not affordable. Your car is not affordable. The lifestyle you want to live is not affordable. The only way it can become affordable is you start making the right financial choices, and you start making the money that you need to be able to cover your income, your lifestyle. You got this loan, you got the payment protection loan. This is free money. This is free money. This is some of our opportunity to get on our feet. I've been saying that for the last 2 weeks. You got all these. I already filled out, me and the people that are within my reach, that's already on my team. All of them have already filled out at least 2 applications for 2 different grants already. What are you waiting on? What is the problem? You don't want to invest. You don't want to show up for class. That's fine. That's fine. But nobody can come out of this complaining. So, oh, well, I had to go back and work to do it. No, you didn't. Don't matter if you're married, single. See, none of that. All see you're not folk because you don't have anybody in your face. You don't have anybody that you've invested in that can truly help you. You going through YouTube, you're doing what I done and what a lot of us do and try to self-teach. I ain't, hey, yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to invest your money. You're going to have to take that money and put it somewhere where it can grow. And the best place for your money to grow is in knowledge and understanding and getting somebody who can help you miss that curve. The one thing that I thank God for, and I say this to you guys all the time, and then I'm going to get off and go eat my food that came in. My kids from out in California, they ordered me lunch, and then I got somebody else bringing me some. I got stuff just coming all day long, so I'm going to go in and smash this food because I am hungry and I didn't eat breakfast. But let me tell you something. I spent a lot of my life as a hairstylist and as a salon owner doing things the hard way. I did. I listened to a lot of good people, and I grew in a lot of ways, but there was a lot of things that I could have avoided. This time that you got down right now, this is your time to grow. This is your time and opportunity to grow. This is your time and opportunity to take that one little that mustard seed, because all y'all got a mustard seed. This is that time for you to take that mustard seed of faith, take that little finance and sow it into one of these classes, get into this weekly program and start building. Because while you sitting over here posting and showing your old hairdos that you done, that's cute. That's cute. That's cute, but you can't do nothing with it right now. You can't do nothing with it right now. I got people still making appointments right this moment. I don't have to do anything. I got people still calling me, inboxing me, and sending me money for appointments that they're going to have. I have people buying products online, offline that they need. That was a blessing for me to set myself up like that. Some of you have products and services that are amazing. You got something that'll work. You got something that you can sell, but you don't know how to set it up so you'll look right. It's not going to happen cheap. I ain't telling you got to look like Beyonce. I mean, be honestly, I went to Beyonce, one of her websites. It was pretty plain to me. I just seen something that looked way better. So I'm not telling you that you got to have the most expensive website, but things have to be strategically set up so you can get the people that you need and get the attention of the customers that you're trying to get to come into your salon to get what it is they're asking for. Hey, Melissa. So listen, stop letting the enemy run you away from your help. Stop letting people convince you who ain't got no years and no skills and no experience. Let me tell you something. Tell you something that I learned. If I'm asking somebody to help me, I need to know that they done at least fail or something that happened and they done been able to build up. I don't really find it useful because I don't want to be a part of the failure. Listen to me. I don't want to be a part of the failure. When you meet people who done been up and done been down, they done been tried and true, they done been through the good, they done been through the bad, those are people that you need to check out. Because guess what? They done had to figure out a strategy on how to get back up. Now, a lot of us will look the wrong way. We'll find that person who always been up and just look like they're soaring. And the masses will run to that person. That's your personal choice. But time has taught me that when you run to that like a magpie, when you run to that sparkly, shiny thing and attach yourself to it, you'll be part of the failure. Because in humanity, just in life, you're going to have ups and downs. Don't be afraid to ask for the help that you need. Stop letting your pride, stop letting the people that can't offer you nothing no better convince you that you don't need to reach out and get the help that you need. Stop letting people get in your head and plant ideas. Sometimes we overthink things and we end up becoming our own worst enemies. The help is here. And when I tell you right now, I keep saying it. I'm not going to stop saying it. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, and the exchange of hands is happening even as I speak right now. The change in guard is happening even as I speak right now. Whether you're going to be a part of it or if you come out of this, I already said to you, and I'm getting off for real. Two type of people going to come out of this from the beauty industry. It's going to be people who are going to go right back doing things the way that they've been doing it, or the way that they say was working for them. And then then there's going to be people that's going to come out of this that have found that opportunity, and they took that time to build, and you gonna watch them do things you didn't even think that they could do. You gonna say, I always knew they could, but you ain't gonna know that they did it. And it's because they took that time to go ahead and invest and to reach out to those places that they need to reach out to so that they can get to where they're going. So I'm gonna come back on and I'll come back on later. Of course, you are cordially invited to my birthday party tonight, right here on live at 8 p.m. I'm gonna have some music. I asked for a drink. Somebody actually bought me a whole bottle, an entire bottle. So I'm gonna drink that bottle, turn up a little bit. I'm not one of those heavy drinkers, so it ain't gonna be like no turn up, like like what y'all might think a turn up is. It's gonna be sip, sip, sip. But I'm actually gonna go into live probably in about, let's see, what time is this? Almost 3 o'clock. I'll be back on around 4:30 into the 1 Million Stylist Strong group. Make sure, guys, when you get those texts that you pay attention to those texts that I send you. Make sure that you check your emails on a regular basis. Make sure you check your emails on a regular basis because I'm definitely sending you stuff out at least once or twice a week so you can get into these groups. But I'll be back on here around 4:30, and I'm going to be actually in the groups, and I'm going to share with you some of the things that you can get out of and that you can use to help build your business and get out of doing business like old school business, and get off of these old apps that people are using. What is it? I can't think of that app. It was one of the first booking apps that I used. Get off them Neanderthal, unable to connect with any type of integration apps that are hindering you from looking the way you need to look and building your business the way that you build. Get away from it. Get away from it. Don't mess with it no more because it ain't doing nothing but holding you back. Is not allowing you to look the way you want to look, and it has you stuck. Even if you just opened up your business, you opened up your business already behind. Some of you have opened up salons, barbershops, nail studios, massage and parlors, aesthetic businesses, and you behind already. You was behind when you opened up because you didn't even hire a strategist to help you. You was behind when you opened up because what wasn't available to me in my day is readily available to you. So you already behind the curve when you open up. So it's just a matter of time before you actually see, man, I'm struggling. You're struggling because you opened up behind the line. You opened up behind the line, no fault of yours, because the industry is just behind. Nobody told you. When we opened up our salons back in the 90s and the 80s and all the way back, we opened up and we didn't have no line. There was no defined line. That line is very defined now. And if you've opened up a salon anytime after 2000 and I'm gonna say anytime after 2000 and 10, and you haven't hired a coach, a mentor, or a strategist, you way behind. You way behind. Don't let people fool you. When people say, oh, my salon or spa is doing real well, they might be doing well, but you need to look at that debt. You need to look at their balance sheet. Look at their balance sheet. How much debt are they carrying? A lot of people go into a whole lot of debt to look very successful for as long as they possibly can. Let me tell you something. You better look at a salon that's about 20 years old if you want to see what they really got going on. Them 3-year old, them 7-year old, it's really easy because people love new stuff. So they'll jump into something new really quick. But that new stuff wears off and they'll walk away from it. Trust and believe. But anyway, guys, join me back here at, well, not necessarily here. I might go here really, really quickly. But join me back here, but in the 1 Million Stylist Strong or in the Power of Beauty group, if you're already in there with your pads, with your notebooks. I'm going to give you a little bit of nuggets, but let me give you an opportunity to connect with me so that you can set some things up and get yourself ready. And I'm also share with you about the 2 grants that I've already applied for, and the people that are in my team and in my group that we've already applied for, that you can go ahead and apply for. And it's just free money that's just out there waiting to help you. I mean, it's stuff that's just out there. And if you're interested in building your business, especially if you want to become a nonprofit or something like that, like I'm a resource. I know everybody that does everything. I got somebody for everybody. So if you need that, plug in with me. I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you. Thank you so much for all the happy birthdays. You guys are super duper amazing. I've been saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think this is the most happy birthdays I've gotten ever, ever, ever. But listen, when y'all see that video go up, don't fall out the chair. Okay? I need y'all to be good. I need you to promise me something. If you on this live right this moment, when I put this next video up, I need you to promise me. I need you to put in the inbox comments, say, Misha, I will share your video. Make sure that you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel so they can give you the notifications, because I'm not going to drop the big video until tomorrow morning. But I'm going to drop this preview, and I need y'all not to fall apart. I need y'all to just kind of woosah when you see it and be like, okay, what's really going on? Because this is something that's going to really, I think y'all going to enjoy it, and it's going to be super duper helpful. So make sure that you let me know. Please, y'all share this video, this particular video, and share the next one that I'm going to post. Okay, I love you guys. I'm going to go eat my food. My kids ordered me something, I don't know, from the smokehouse, smoke pit. If you ain't never ate the smoke pit in California, y'all need to go. Y'all need to go there and eat. Y'all online, excuse me. Hello. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.